Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday night's main event. Tonight, everything is on the line as the road to Money in the Bank continues. In our main event, Seth Rollins defends the undisputed WWE Championship against Roman Reigns and Gunther in a colossal triple threat match. Who will leave tonight as champion and earn the right to face John Cena at Money in the Bank? Also, as well, we have the inaugural finals for the tournament for the Women's United States and Intercontinental Championships. Who will rise? Who will be the inaugural champions here tonight? Welcome to Saturday night's main event.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
And you heard Mike Rome, this match is for the United States Championship. And here comes Javon Evans. Well, Javon Evans is a former United States champion. Losing that title back at Backlash means something to him. Means to prove something bigger. That's what he said a couple weeks ago. And Javon Evans looking to reclaim his United States Championship back here at Saturday night's main event. And here comes the United States Champion, Trick Williams. Trick Williams, the United States Champion, happy and proud, coming down to the ring. Javon Evans was talking about his motivation, his goals last week on Monday Night Raw of how he will defeat Trick Williams and reclaim his title. But Trick Williams saying, "You're just the past, man. I am the future of WWE." And Trick Williams is ready for a war here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about. The United States title on the line. Now let's go to Mike Rome for the ring announcements.
Introducing the challenger from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 180 pounds, Javon Evans. And his opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Trick Williams.
And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The question is, can the young OG of Javon Evans reclaim his United States title back here tonight? As Javon Evans is ready, so is the United States champion Trick Williams. As this matchup's already underway, Trick Williams trying to go after Javon before the bell. As Javon Evans paying the price and on the offense here, as Trick Williams throwing him outside the ring. Down goes Javon. Well, we know these two men are just full out having a big brawl, I would say, for the past numerous weeks on Monday Night Raw, between the promos and the hype of this matchup here tonight. These two men do not like each other, ladies and gentlemen. As Trick Williams here, winning the United States title on an episode of Wednesday Night SmackDown. Takedown there from young OG of Javon Evans. And now big move, nobody home there from Trick Williams as Javon Evans steps out of the way. As Javon now throwing him to the corner. And now a reversal by Trick Williams. And now Williams here has him here. Big neck breaker from the United States champ. And now it's Trick Williams and Javon Evans trading blows here in the middle of the ring. Big slap to the chest from Trick Williams. Big slap block. Here comes Trick Williams fighting back again. Big slap to the chest there from Javon. Back here comes Trick Williams. Now Trick Williams with a punch to the face. Back here comes Trick. Big boot to the face. Down goes Javon. And now it's Trick Williams now. Big uppercut from the United States champion and Trick Williams. Big kick to the face. And now Trick Williams now. Reversal by Javon, kicked in the midsection. Outside the ring on the apron is Javon. Heading up top rope now. Young OG going for something big. Big hurricane outside the ring. Right to Trick Williams. Trick Williams trying to roll out the ring. This buy himself some time there as Javon just hit him with a huge hurricanrana. And now it's Javon Evans here. Big moonsault there from the apron. What a move there from Javon. And now a big kick to the back there from young OG of Javon Evans. And now count of 6 here is Trick Williams fighting back here on the outside of the ring. And now Trick now. Big takedown there from Williams. And now it's Trick Williams. Javon throwing him back inside the ring. And now it's Evans now. Throwing him off to the corner. As now it's Javon now. What's he looking for here? Reversal by Trick Williams on the top rope. Big shoulder tackle there from the big man. As Javon Evans rolling to the ropes here. As Trick Williams now, big slap to the chest. Now pulling on the leg of Javon Evans. Now big running knee. Huge trick shot there from the United States champ. Cover here to retain. Can this be it? On Javon Evans, that is it. What a win for Trick Williams here tonight as he retains the United States Championship. Oh man, what's this? Javon Evans pissed off here. Javon Evans is pissed off that he lost. Man, Javon Evans is pissed off. Trick Williams with the win.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, you heard Mike Rome. This match is for the women's tag team titles. And here comes the champs, Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan. They've been holding those tag team titles for quite a while here on Universe Mode. But here tonight, they have a big test ahead of them by taking on the irresistible forces known as Nia Jax and Lash Legend here tonight, here at Saturday night's main event. And here comes Nia Jax. Well, Nia Jax, the irresistible force. For the past couple of weeks on Wednesday Night SmackDown, she's been getting at it with the tag team champions, with Lash Legend as well. Here tonight, can her and her partner win the tag team titles? Nia Jax, very dangerous in the ring. Do not want to mess with Nia Jax. And here comes her tag team partner, Lash Legend. Lash Legend, I would say she is a quick rising star on Wednesday nights. Here tonight, though, can she win her first title here on Universe Mode by defeating Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez for the tag team titles with her best friend with her, Nia Jax?
Introducing the challengers, the team of Nia Jax and Lash Legend. And their opponents, the team of Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan.
Here we go. That's what it's all about. The tag team titles are on the line here tonight, here at Saturday night's main event. As this matchup is now underway, here we go in our tag team title match. It's Nia Jax with a takedown to Roxanne Perez, the prodigy of WWE. As Roxanne gets thrown to the corner by Nia Jax, tag made already. Here comes Lash Legend. Nia Jax and Lash Legend very dominant on Wednesday Night SmackDown. If you saw last episode of SmackDown, it was Lash Legend taking out Liv Morgan backstage, as Nia Jax just poured on the assault onto Roxanne Perez before their one-on-one match got called by a referee because Roxanne Perez got assaulted before the matchup. Nia Jax with a big snap suplex there to Roxanne Perez. These two teams do not like each other for the past couple of months, I should say. As Nia Jax here, throwing Roxanne Perez at the corner, tag made back. Here comes Lash Legend. Frequent tags from Irresistible Forces here. As Lash Legend here on the offense on the Perez. Perez getting face first off the corner there. As Lash Legend, like I said, a young rising star here on Universe Mode. Big takedown there from Legend. And Roxanne makes a tag. Here comes Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan last year winning the Queen of the Ring finals. Big snap suplex there from Liv Morgan. As Liv Morgan here Big move there from Liv Morgan. Correction, Liv Morgan was in the Queen of the Ring finals against Bayley, losing last year at Night of Champions. Big kick to the back there from Morgan. And now it's Liv Morgan here on the offense, on to Lash Legend. Big kick to the back there from Liv Morgan. And now it's Morgan heading up middle rope here. Outside the ring goes Lash Legend to buy herself some time. And now big punch to the face there from Morgan. Ambushing Lash Legend on the apron, taking her outside the ring. And now both these women here. Big takedown there from Morgan. Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez owning the tag team division by storm. As Lash Legend stopped her in her tracks there. As Lash Legend here, big punch to the back there. Count of 5 here from referee. And count of 6. Big knees to the back. Throwing her across the ring here on the outside. Count of 8. As both women gets back inside the ring. And now big takedown there from Legend. Big elbow drop to the chest. And now it's Legend reversal by Liv Morgan here. Liv Morgan now. Big drop kick there. And now making a tag to a fresh Nia Jax. And now Nia Jax with a big punch. Standing back on her feet though is Morgan. Big knees to the face from Liv Morgan. And now it's Morgan here. Throwing Nia Jax to the corner. Reversal by Nia Jax. And now Nia Jax has her up over her shoulders here. Nia Jax face first off the corner goes Liv Morgan. Now big stomp reversal by Liv Morgan though. Morgan now fighting back here as she whips her over to the corner. And now Morgan, middle rope here. Face buster goes Nia Jax. Into the cover here to retain the tag titles. Can this be it? Kick out at 2 from Nia. And now Liv Morgan here. Big takedown there from Morgan. And now it's Liv Morgan, middle rope here. Stumbling back to her feet here is Nia Jax. Big crossbody, nobody home, reversal by Nia. And now Nia Jax with the assault to Liv Morgan. And now throws her to the corner. Tag made to a fresh Lash Legend here. Off the ropes goes Morgan. Double big back body drop. And now it's Legend here. Kick to the midsection there. Lash Legend here has her up. Big power bomb from Legend. And now Legend here. Throwing Liv Morgan to the corner. Reversal by Morgan. As Morgan here going off the ropes is Legend. And now Legend here. Big backbreaker there. Right to Liv Morgan. And now the Irresistible Forces in control of things here in this tag team title match. Tag made. Here comes Roxanne Perez. And now big slap to the face there from Roxanne. Here comes Roxanne Perez as a block from Nia Jax though. And now Nia throwing Roxanne to the corner. Tag made. Here comes Lash Legend. Double axe handle to Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy. As Legend here. Oh my lord, what a move there from Legend. And now off the ropes. Elbow drop from Lash Legend. Lash Legend is very dominant here in this matchup. And now Legend heading up top rope here. Legend. Elbow drop. Nobody home. Reversal by Perez. And now Roxanne Perez with a Russian leg sweep of her own. It's Lash Legend now down to the ground. Tag made. Here comes Liv Morgan. And now Legend with a big uppercut to the head. Down is Morgan. And Liv Morgan is in trouble now. Tag made her comes Nia Jax. And now Liv Morgan back on her feet here. Off the ropes. Drop kick. Down is Nia Jax. What a tag team title match this has been between Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez against the Irresistible Forces here at Saturday Night's Main Event. As Liv Morgan here. Liv Morgan. Big Hurricanrana. Down goes Nia. Into the cover to retain the tag titles. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. Nia Jax back on her feet now as Liv Morgan still on the offense here, throwing her to the corner. As Liv Morgan, double knees, reversal by Nia. Now right from behind, now is Nia Jax onto Liv Morgan. Face first goes Liv off the corner. As Nia Jax, big clothesline from the Irresistible Force. Cover here, middle of the ring to win the tag team gold. Roxanne Perez breaking up the pin though. As Nia Jax making a tag to Lash Legend here. And now it's Legend on the offense, on to Liv Morgan. Morgan in deep trouble here in this matchup. Reversal by Morgan. And there comes Morgan. This is what she wants. This is what she needed here. Into the cover. Kick out from Lash. And now Morgan. Oblivion! Big move there. Code Red from Liv Morgan. Tag mater comes Roxanne Perez. And now Roxanne here. Big moonsault there. As Roxanne Perez, the prodigy. Stumbling back to her feet is Lash Legend. Looking for pop rocks. Reversal by Legend. Big takedown there from Legend. And now Lash Legend now. On to Roxanne. Has her over her shoulders. Big move there from Legend. And now Lash Legend now. Throwing her to the corner. As Legend just pulling the arm of Perez. Big shoulder right to the corner there to Roxanne Perez's Legend. And now Lash Legend now. Big backbreaker there. Still has her. Another backbreaker from Legend. And now tag mater comes Nia Jax. As Nia Jax just throwing her back to the corner. Reversal by Perez though. And now Perez fighting back here. And now Roxanne here. Big Hurricanrana to Nia. Tag mater comes Liv Morgan. And now Morgan with the Oblivion. Morgan with the Oblivion into the cover here to retain. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. Liv Morgan with a Oblivion out of nowhere to Nia Jax. As Liv Morgan throwing her back to the corner. What a matchup this has been for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Big move there from Morgan into the corner. Just throwing herself to the corner. As Morgan now on to Nia Jax. And now Liv Morgan throwing it back into the corner. Reversal by Nia though. Nia Jax fighting back here in this matchup. And now on the ropes as Liv Morgan. Punch to the face there from Nia. Slap to the back of the head. As Nia Jax just stomping on Liv Morgan. Right on the back of the head. And now look at this. Nia Jax setting it up here for a finishing move here on Liv Morgan. Nia Jax has her up. Nia. Big move from Nia Jax into the cover here to win the tag titles. Can this be it? That's it. Nia Jax and Lash Legend are your new tag team champions. What a win for the new tag team champions, the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax and Liv Morgan, Lash Legend get the job done here tonight at Saturday Night's Main Event. What a win for Lash Legend and Nia Jax here. And here we go. The Women's United States Championship is on the line. And here comes little Miss Bliss.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio,
Alexa Bliss here in the finals for the Women's United States Championship after she defeated Io Sky back at Wednesday Night SmackDown this past week to get herself this shot at the Women's Intercontinental United States title. And here comes her opponent, Izzy Dame.
and her opponent, representing the Cooling from Buchanan, Michigan, Izzy Dame.
Well, Izzy Dame, how she got to this match, Joel, she defeated Zarya last episode of Wednesday Night SmackDown this past Wednesday night. But here tonight, though, this young rising star in the finals here at Saturday's Main Event for the Women's United States Championship. The question is, can she get it done for the title? Standing across from her is a former women's champion, though. But this could be a huge upset here for Wednesday nights if she can pull it off. As that's what it's all about. The Women's United States title on the line. Alexa Bliss is ready, and so is Izzy Dame. As this Women's United States title match is underway, here we go. Collar elbow tie up here from both women here, middle of the ring. Once again, Alexa Bliss is a former women's champion dating back to season number 1. As Bliss here with the takedown there from Izzy Dame. And now Izzy Dame with the big jawbreaker. Down goes Bliss. As Izzy Dame here on the offense, onto Alexa Bliss with the takedown there. Into a roll-up here to win the United States title. Kicking out is Alexa Bliss. And now Bliss here has her reversal by Izzy Dame, taking her down to the ground. Alexa Bliss defeated Chelsea Green in the first round, and then also Izzy Dame in the second round to get to this matchup. Izzy Dame defeated Blake Monroe in the first round, and Zarya in the second round to get to this matchup with Alexa Bliss and Izzy Dame here tonight. Big Russian leg sweep there from Bliss, as Alexa Bliss here. Face first goes Izzy Dame off the mat. And now it's Bliss, middle rope here. Izzy Dame stumbling back to her feet. And now a big crossbody from Bliss. Big standing moonsault there from Alexa Bliss as well. As Alexa Bliss with a big stomp to the arm. As Bliss face first goes Izzy Dame off the mat. And now down to the ground is Izzy Dame. Top rope is Alexa Bliss. Elbow drop from Bliss. And now Alexa Bliss in control of things here in this match. And now Alexa Bliss has her up. Big knee right to the shoulder. Down is Izzy Dame. Double knees right to the gut. Double knees again. Into the cover here to win the United States title. Can this be it? That's it. Alexa Bliss is your Women's United States Champion.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Women's
What a win for Alexa Bliss here tonight on Saturday Night's Main Event for the United States Championship. What a win for Bliss.
The following is scheduled for one fall. That is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. And here comes the megastar, LA Knight. Well, LA Knight been chasing this title for quite a while here on Universe Mode. But here tonight, LA Knight has a chance to become Intercontinental Champion against Kevin Owens here on Saturday Night's Main Event. These two have been bickering for numerous weeks on Monday Night Raw. Well, let's see if LA Knight can pick up the victory and win the championship. And here comes the champion, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Well, Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental Champion, focused as ever after defeating in the last Premium Live event for the Intercontinental Championship. After capturing the Intercontinental title by Logan Paul, LA Knight was also in that match. Kevin Owens has been of a tear on a Monday Night Raw. Here tonight, though, can Kevin Owens retain his championship here at Saturday Night's Main Event?
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight. And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
And here we go. Intercontinental Championship on the line. Who will walk out as champion? by the end of this match. Both men are ready, and so are we. Here we go. Bell has rung. Here we go, and our Intercontinental Championship match is underway. And now Carl Bataya from both men, middle of the ring. Knight and Kevin Owens have been feuding for quite a while on Monday Night Raw, bickering between one another. And now roll up here from the champ. To retain is Kevin Owens. Kick out from Knight. And now Knight turns a pin of his own here on Kevin Owens. Reversal pin from KO. And now a slide pin from Kevin Owens. Into a kick out there from Knight. And now Knight with the reversal there. Big clothesline. Down goes Owens. As LA Knight on the apron here. On to Kevin Owens. Stumbling back to his feet as KO. Drop kick. Nobody home. And now Kevin Owens. LA Knight now pushing him to the corner. Big slap to the face from LA Knight. Reversal by KO. And now Kevin Owens taking him to the corner. And now Kevin Owens throwing LA Knight to the corner. Now turns him upside down here as Kevin Owens just assaulting LA Knight in the corner. Big knee. Face first off the mat goes LA Knight. And now it's Kevin Owens here. Face first goes Knight off the turnbuckle. Reversal by LA Knight though. And now the Megastar fighting back and now taking him to the corner. Kick to the midsection. Nobody home. Reversal by KO. And now Kevin Owens now. Big takedown there from KO. And now Kevin Owens just ambushing him with the back of the on the back of the head right to the mat. And now Kevin Owens, big moonsault there from the top rope into the cover here to retain the title. Can this be it? Kick out at one from Knight. As Kevin Owens now just beating the head out of LA Knight. As Kevin Owens now not done yet on Knight. Big stomps right to the arm of LA Knight. Big stomp reversal by KO. And now KO now. Big punch to the back of LA Knight. As KO top rope. Moonsault. Swanton bomb from Kevin Owens. Cover here to retain. Hit. That's it. Kevin Owens retains the Intercontinental title. Kevin Owens retaining the Intercontinental title here tonight on Saturday Night Main Event. What a win for KO. And here comes Carmelo Hayes. For the past couple of weeks here on Wednesday Night SmackDown, it was Carmelo Hayes and R-Truth kind of disturbing Johnny Gargano and just assaulting him, as R-Truth was supposed to have a match with Johnny Gargano, and then Carmelo Hayes assaulted Gargano ringside during that matchup. But here tonight, though, in Saturday Night Main Event, these two collide. Gargano and Hayes, one-on-one. And here comes Johnny Gargano. Well, Johnny Gargano been getting assaulted, like I said, by Carmelo Hayes and also by R-Truth. But here tonight, Gargano finally gets his hands on Carmelo Hayes. For the past numerous weeks, these two's been going at it. Here tonight, it all comes down to this here at Saturday Night's Main Event. So here we go, Hayes and Gargano one-on-one. And here we go. These two finally lock up after numerous weeks on Wednesday Night SmackDown. As Gargano with the bear hug onto Carmelo Hayes here. Takedown there from Johnny Gargano. Right on the ground is Hayes. As Johnny wrestling here on the Carmelo Hayes. Johnny Gargano, former tag team champion back last season on season number 2 with Tommaso Ciampa. As Carmelo Hayes here pulling the arm of Gargano. Reversal by Gargano though. As Gargano, big takedown there, right to Carmelo Hayes. And now Gargano with the boot salt, nobody home. As Hayes back on his feet now. Johnny Gargano now throwing him off the ropes here into the referee. As Gargano face first goes Hayes. And now big move right to the corner there from Johnny Gargano. As Gargano pushing him to the ropes once again. Punch to the face there from Gargano. And now Gargano gets flied over the top of the rope by Carmelo Hayes. And now Gargano with the big DDT out of nowhere. It's Gargano. Like I said, these two, it's been brutal assaults from backstage, from around the arena on Wednesday Night SmackDown. And these two finally get their hands on one another here. It's thrown inside the ring. It's Carmelo Hayes. Big move there from Johnny Gargano. Into the cover here. Can this be it? Kick out at 1 from Hayes. As Carmelo Hayes back on his feet here. Big takedown there from Hayes. Big moonsault. Knees are up though from Johnny Gargano. As Hayes now taking him to the corner. As Carmelo Hayes now face first off the corner goes Johnny Gargano. And now Carmelo Hayes running knee to the corner. Moonsault. Knees are up again from Johnny Gargano. As Gargano whips him off the ropes here. Reversal by Carmelo Hayes. Big punches to the face there from Carmelo Hayes. And now has him over his shoulders here. Right to the ropes goes Johnny Gargano. And now top rope now is Carmelo Hayes. Johnny Gargano stumbling to his feet now. Crossbody. Down goes Gargano. And now Carmelo Hayes has life. As Mello now. Big takedown there. And now Carmelo Hayes. On to Johnny Gargano. Face first goes Gargano. Reversal by Gargano now. Reversal by Hayes. And now Johnny Gargano. Reversal by Carmelo Hayes in the corner. Super kick to the midsection. Into the cover here. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. And now Gargano with the big takedown there. And now Johnny Gargano in full control of this match now. And now Gargano with the takedown there. In the submission hold is Gargano on Hayes. Will Carmelo Hayes tap here? Will he tap? Will Carmelo Hayes tap? He fights out of it. Knees to the face. Brutal assault there from Hayes. And now Gargano once again. Big takedown there. Cover here on Hayes. Can this be it? That's it. Johnny Gargano with the victory.
Here is your winner, Johnny.
What a win for Johnny Gargano here tonight, here on Saturday night's main event. What a win for Gargano. And here we go. This match is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And here comes Raquel Rodriguez.
Scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Making her way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez coming down to the ring for this Women's Intercontinental Championship Finals here at Saturday night's main event. Raquel defeated Jade Cargill on Monday Night Raw to get to this moment. And here comes the man, big time Becky Lynch.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland,
Becky Lynch defeated Lyra Valkyria last Monday on Monday Night Raw to get to this moment. The question is, which two of these women walk out our first Women's Intercontinental Champion here at Saturday night's main event? And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line here tonight in our finals for the tournament. Raquel is ready, and so is the man Becky Lynch. As this matchup is now underway, here we go. Big takedown there from Raquel Rodriguez. Both women also former champions here on Universe Mode. Raquel Rodriguez winning the Women's Championship back at season number 1. And Becky Lynch is a multi-time Women's Champion here on the show. As Becky Lynch outside the ring on to Raquel Rodriguez here. As Becky Lynch here has her up. Big takedown there from Big Time Bex. As Becky Lynch now throws her back inside the ring. now the man has her up. Big package suplex into the cover here for the women's championship. Kicking out already is Raquel. And now big time Bex. Big time Bex with the kick to the back there to Raquel Rodriguez. And now Becky Lynch here with a submission hold on to Raquel Rodriguez. Will Raquel tap here? Raquel fights out of it. And now Becky Lynch now. Big takedown there. Raquel trying to buy her some time there as she goes to the apron. And now Becky Lynch throwing her outside the ring. Down goes Raquel. And the count starts for Miss Raquel Rodriguez as Becky Lynch just taunting in the ring. As Becky Lynch just pouring on the assault to Raquel Rodriguez. This match has been all Becky Lynch thus far. Can Raquel turn it around as Becky Lynch with the disarmer here on the outside of the ring has to get her. She's tapping, but has to happen inside the ring. As Becky Lynch starts her back inside the ring. And now into the cover is Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Can this be it? That's it! Becky Lynch just won the Women's Intercontinental title.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion,
What a win for Becky Lynch here tonight, here on Saturday night's main event for the Intercontinental title. What a win for Becky Lynch.
WWE Women's Championship.
And you heard Mike Rome. This match is for the Women's Championship. And here comes the challenger, Rhea Ripley. All we know, Rhea Ripley is a former women's champion. Here tonight. For the past couple of weeks, Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm have been going at it on Monday Night Raw. Here tonight, it all comes down to this. The women's title on the line. Can Rhea Ripley win another women's championship on her resume here tonight at Saturday night's main event? And here comes the champion, Timeless Toni Storm. Toni Storm's been women's champion for quite a while, since defeating Bayley at WrestleMania last season in our season finale of season number 2. Toni Storm's also a women's Royal Rumble winner last year, winning the Royal Rumble. Here tonight, can she retain her women's title here tonight?
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Auckland, New Zealand, the WWE Women's Champion, Time Flex Tony Storm.
Here we go. Women's title on the line here between Toni Storm, the champion, and Rhea Ripley, the challenger, here in Saturday night's main event. Ripley's ready, and so is Storm. As this championship match is now underway, here we go. As Storm here, Rhea Ripley pushing her to the corner here. As Ripley with a big punch to the face there to Storm. And now a big punch to the face again is Rhea Ripley. Ripley with the elbow to the face. Down to the ground is Storm in the corner. As now it's Rhea Ripley here. Reversal by Storm, throwing her to the corner. Reversal by Ripley. And now it's Ripley off the ropes is Storm. Ducks under, ducks over here. And now Ripley, big drop kick, down goes Storm. Into a leg drop from Ripley. And now Rhea Ripley here, heading up top rope onto Toni Storm. Toni Storm stumbling back to her feet here. Ripley, double axe handle. Down is Toni Storm. And now into the cover here to win the women's title. Kick out at 1. What a dream match this is between Ripley and Storm for the women's title here at Saturday's main event. Reversal by Storm here on Rhea Ripley. And now Toni Storm firing back here. And now it's Toni Storm, has her up over her shoulders. Reversal by Rhea Ripley. Taking down the leg is Rhea Ripley. And now it's Ripley, reversal by Toni Storm, the women's champion. And now Storm with the big knees to the gut there. Down goes Ripley. And now Ripley with the reversal there on Storm. Big punch blocked from Storm here. And now Toni Storm firing it back here. And now outside the ring on the apron is Rhea Ripley. Toni Storm with the 10 beats to Rhea Ripley here on the apron. Big 10 beats from the women's champion. And now it's Toni Storm heading up top rope here onto Rhea Ripley outside the ring. Toni Storm thought about doing something, but second guessing herself here. And now Toni Storm here has her over her shoulders. Reversal by Ripley. You know, big headbutt there from Ripley. Ripley has her up. Big takedown there from Ripley. Now a reversal by Toni Storm, the women's champ. Now throws Ripley back inside the ring. Toni Storm heading up top rope here. Back on her feet is Ripley. And now here comes Ripley. Knee to the face. Big clothesline there from Ripley. And now it's Rhea Ripley here. Kick to the midsection. Rhea has her here. Rhea, Riptide! Into the cover for the women's title. Middle of the ring. Can this be it? That's it. Rhea Ripley wins the women's title.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Champion, Rhea.
What a win for Rhea Ripley by winning the women's title here at Saturday night's main event. What a win for Rhea Ripley. Loving Universe Mode? If you're enjoying the shows, rivalries, and everything going down in this Universe Mode, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. We got more promos, crazy matches, and huge moments coming every week, so make sure you're a part of the ride. Now let's get back to the show. And here we go, our main event. First Saturday night's main event. Here comes the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Well, Roman Reigns is a former Ring of Honor champion. Roman Reigns trying to chase the undisputed WWE Championship around Seth Rollins' waist for quite some time, dating back to WrestleMania, where he lost in the middle of the ring against the champion and Seth Rollins. Here tonight, though, Reigns has a bigger task ahead of him. Not only has to face Seth freaking Rollins for the title, but also he has to go in there with the Reign General and Gunther. Roman Reigns focused as ever here in our main event tonight. You know, for the past couple of weeks as well, The Rock, the CEO of WWE, assaulting the champion and Seth Rollins on Monday Night Raw. But Roman Reigns doesn't give a crap about The Rock or the Reign General. He just wants back what was rightfully his in that undisputed championship. And here comes the champion, the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins.
And introducing the champion from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, the undisputed WWE champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, we know this. Seth Rollins was talking to John Cena a couple weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, where John Cena issued a challenge to whoever walks out as champion here tonight at Money in the Bank. But will Seth Rollins do the unthinkable and take out the Tribal Chief once again, and also in Gunther? And here comes the Reign General, Gunther.
And introducing the challenger from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther.
Well, Gunther's been chasing that title since after WrestleMania, where he defeated the visionary Seth Rollins and our Season 3 premiere of Universe Mode. Here tonight, can he do the unthinkable and beat Roman Reigns, who he had to face off him last week on Monday Night Raw, and also in Seth Rollins, where he defeated him back in the first episode of season number 3. Gunther did lose to Roman Reigns 2 weeks ago when they faced off against each other, but can he defeat both men here tonight? And that's what it's all about. The Undisputed title on the line in our main event here at Saturday's main event. Sold out here in New York City, New York, Madison Square Garden. As Reigns is ready, Rollins is ready, and the Reign General Gunther is ready. As this matchup is underway, here we go in our triple threat match. Clothesline there from the Reign General. And now Roman Reigns with a big snap suplex there. And now it's Rollins here behind on Reigns. Big takedown there from Rollins. And now right from behind though is Gunther. Big clothesline turning Seth Rollins inside out is Gunther. Cover here. Breaking up the pin though is Roman Reigns. And now it's Gunther throwing Rollins to the corner there. Roman Reigns from behind though. Big power slam from the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns beating Triple H last year and Evolution, costing Triple H's job. So with Shane McMahon, as Rollins takes those thumbtacks out of Rollins' hand there. And now Rollins with a big forearm there. And now on the apron here is Seth Rollins. On to Gunther as Roman Reigns in the mix here on Rollins. On the apron here is both men here. Big takedown to the outside of the ring is Roman Reigns. And now look at this. Gunther has a kendo stick as Roman Reigns fights out of his hands. And now Reigns with the big takedown there to Gunther. Big clothesline. Down goes Roman Reigns, courtesy of Seth Rollins. And now Rollins getting thrown to the steel steps by Gunther. And now Gunther working on Reigns now with the kendo stick. Big kendo stick to the back there on Reigns. And now assaulting Reigns is Gunther. Drop kick there from Rollins though. And now Rollins throwing him across ringside here. Now goes back on Reigns. Now throws him across ringside as well. Now the champion in control of things here in our main event tonight. Once again, this is for the Undisputed Championship. Big takedown there from Reigns on Rollins. Big clothesline there from the Reign General. And now Gunther here on Rollins here. Big punch to the gut there to Gunther. Then now look at this. Look at this. Two former Shield friends working together as a team to take out Gunther. And now Roman Reigns throwing Rollins to the steps there. And now big punch to the back there from Rollins. Right to the steel steps goes Gunther. And now working on Reigns here is Rollins. Big package suplex from Seth Rollins, the champion. And now Rollins gets a steel chair. Gunther back inside the ring with the thumbtacks. Right to the face. Down goes Rollins. And now the thumbtacks are getting poured onto the mat from Gunther. As Gunther ambushing Reigns here. Big clothesline right on the thumbtacks. Into the cover here. New champion. Breaking up the pin is the champ, Seth Rollins. And now Gunther getting pushed to the corner by Rollins. Now a reversal back. Here comes the Reign General. Big back suplex there. Big neck breaker there from Reigns. And now Reigns, what's he looking for on the outside of the ring? Getting a table from underneath the ring as now Rollins working on Gunther.
now Rollins looking at the curve, the pedigree reversal by Reigns. And now Rollins here off the ropes. As Gunther here has Rollins. Big running power slam from the Reign General. And now a big punch to the face there from Reigns. Right on the Gunther. Now big punch to the back there from Reigns. Right to the steel chair goes Reigns, courtesy of Rollins. And now Seth Rollins now. Right on to Gunther. Kick to the midsection there. Rollins has him here. Look for the pedigree reversal by Gunther. Big takedown there from the Reign General. Now a big boot to the face, laying out Reigns. Reigns was trying to pour the thumbtacks in the middle of the ring. Gunther says no. And now Rollins now. Big knee to the face. Right from behind, there was Reigns. Reigns now fighting back. Throws him to the corner. Now works on the Reign General. Big elbow to the leg there from to Gunther. Into the cover here. Can we see a new champion here tonight? Kick out at 1. Big basement drop kick there from the champ. Leg drop to Gunther. And now working back on Reigns is Rollins. Two former Shield buddies. Obviously bitter enemies now. And now Reigns now fighting back. Now right from behind is Reigns on the Rollins. Off the ropes. Superman punch! Right on the thumbtacks goes Rollins. And now Roman Reigns setting things up here. Spear! Right to Rollins. And now Gunther now. Gunther now has Reigns. Double suplex. Into the cover here. Can we see a new champion? Kick out at 1. And now Gunther. Gunther now gets caught by Rollins. Rollins now off the ropes. Curb stomp. Right from Rollins. Cover here to retain. Can this be it? Reigns breaking up the pin. What a main event this has been. For the Undisputed WWE Championship. Big takedown there from the Tribal Chief. And now working on Gunther is Reigns. Big knee to the face. Both men down. Reigns in the cover here. Can we see a new champion from Reigns? Kick out at 2. And now Reigns with a big takedown there to Rollins. And now Roman Reigns. Rollins now fighting back here. Reversal back, here comes Reigns. And now Roman Reigns. Right to the corner goes Seth Rollins. And now big clotheslines there from the Tribal Chief. Big clothesline there again. Into the cover here. Can we see a new champion on Rollins? That's it! Roman Reigns picks up the victory and the Undisputed Championship. Roman Reigns with the win, with the championship. What a win. We'll see you guys all on Monday for Monday Night Raw.
Oh, look at this though. John Cena coming down to the ring, seeing Roman Reigns after winning his undisputed title here in main event. These two will lock heads at Money in the Bank for the title. We'll see you guys all on Monday for Monday Night Raw.